Alright, welcome back, y'all, to Custom Taku. I'm Joe. I'm back with Quiez. D-Phil. We about to watch DOFLAMINGO, the Heavenly Demon.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. 42 minutes. This is the longest reaction video we doing. That's all I gotta say. So I'm about to eat my food. I might turn my camera off a little bit, but
yeah, grab a drink, grab a snack or something.
y'all gonna be here for y'all about to be here for a while. Alright, I'm about to start.
For real.
I wish you would have picked the Afro Samurai though. I ain't gonna lie.
All right,
Afro
ladies
Samurai
and
Cj Dachamp.
gentlemen, it is finally time for the most
The
anticipated,
video not playing.
yet riskiest
Yeah, it is. Oh,
trial
toy.
of all time.
You need me to start over?
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm playing press your luck with this one. But f it, we do this for the people, nigga. So let's go ahead and get it started. Coming in at a whopping 10 feet tall. No exaggeration.
It's tall.
That nigga is 10 feet tall? I did not think that nigga was that
The
tall.
Heavenly Demon, Don Quixote DOFLAMINGO. So y'all already know
Yes,
how this
sir.
goes. The evidence is on deck, ready to be presented. So go ahead.
Hey,
and grab some
can you pause
popcorn
it?
or something to snack on.
Yeah.
'Cause without further ado, Exhibit A.
It's gonna go by as fast too, cause the way he be talking
Don
and stuff.
Quixote
So like,
DOFLAMINGO, one of the 7 warlords of the sea and the king of Dressrosa. His name is feared throughout all the seas, and his drip.
yeah, bro, got that drip for real.
For real. Nah, G, that peacock jacket kills,
the
bro.
biggest kingpins in the world.
That
we have to go
peacock
back a
jacket
good
is tough,
33
bro.
years in the past. Now, DOFLAMINGO was a celestial dragon. Now, if you don't know what a celestial dragon is, allow me to explain.
that's like
these
people in the
are
game?
world nobles, aka
No,
the
those-
biggest
yeah, those are real
dickheads
rich
in the
people.
fucking world. Brother, And
They
I
got,
come on,
like,
bro, they ain't even
slaves and
hiding it.
stuff.
Look at them. They literally have dicks on their heads. They're dickheads. Look at that.
For real.
This fucking alfalfa ass, jack ass shit on their head. Now, Saint Homing, DOFLAMINGO's father, decided one day, everybody, I have an announcement to make. I would like to go live with the peasants. Blasphemy!
Nah,
Now,
the dog
this
is
a
crazy.
very big deal because the Don Quixote family are world nobles living in the holy land of Marijois, basically motherfucking Beverly Hills. And DOFLAMINGO's dad decided, I want to go live with the regular niggas, cause why not? And this is some of the stupidest
He
shit
wanna
you could
go to
possibly
the
do
hood.
because everybody hates celestial dragons because they enslave people. They're assholes. They don't even consider themselves human because they are the top of society. So the whole family ends up leaving and giving up their celestial dragon status. And obviously Lil Dofi wasn't fucking with it. Bro was already complaining. Lil nigga was like, Daddy, where are the slaves and why do I have on this peasant clothing? Oh, calm down, son. We're gonna
Bro
be
wasn't
living a
feeling
simple,
it.
peaceful life now. So
No.
bullshit.
Why would he
it's
wanna
very
go
clear
from
that
living with the
DOFLAMINGO's
rich
dad doesn't
people
have
to just
an ounce
going
of
and
evil
staying
in
with
his
the
body
peasants?
like the other celestial dragons.
Because
He's
he
a
wanted
simple
to have a simple
but an
life
ignorant
with,
one,
like,
and he was
with
about to
poor
get hit
people.
with a reality
Oh,
check.
that
So the
explains.
next day, him and Dofi walk into town. So his dad walks up to the vendor and says, I want to buy some apples. So the vendor's like, oh, tally home, brother. You must be new here. But this dumb ass nigga ends up saying, oh yes, me and my family are from Marijois.
Well, I feel like this man about to
What?
get,
So
he about to get
everybody
off.
shook. They like, what the fuck? If you from Marijois, you a celestial dragon, ain't you? And this dumb ass nigga is like, oh, no. We used to be celestials, but we're human now. And then it didn't help.
We're
because the
human
nigga
now.
just
You
started
always
going
been
off on
human.
everybody,
Why-
calling everybody peasants and shit.
They
So
don't-
was cooked.
The
'Cause later
celestial
that night,
dragons
they
don't
burned down
see
they damn
like
house.
themselves
They trying
as
to kill
humans. They
these
think they
niggas.
see
They on
themselves
some
as
Salem
gods.
Witch Charles type shit. Find the celestials and burn them.
Oh, yeah,
So
they-
end up
yeah, I'm
running for their
dipping.
life for
Yeah, they
days,
was
'cause
on that
a
time.
dumbass
That
daddy
village was
so
trying to kill them.
fucking ignorant, thinking that a celestial dragon could live with regular
Exactly.
people.
Why
And
would
this
he
man
think they
DOFLAMINGO
even gonna
was
let
shook.
that
As
slide?
a kid, this man went from the top of the world to the fucking gutter.
ignorant.
Him and his brother got beat for trying to steal bread because they had
Yo.
no money.
Yeah.
While people just
Nah,
laughing
that's
at
crazy.
this bad bitch and a nigga with a panda head. I'd be damned if I see a nigga with a panda head laughing at me. Like, look at
Nah.
little bro, this is terrible.
I had to
And
get
they
back
mama
up.
end up getting sick,
Get
and she
up.
end up dying. So at this point, DOFLAMINGO rightfully
did.
so hates his dad.
The
As he
revival
should.
is crazy.
This nigga's an idiot. You broke, you stink, and now your wife dead. It can't get no worse, right? Wrong. The people end up finding them. And I don't even know if I could say this word on YouTube, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bleep it. They them. these people start going off on them.
Yeah,
I
they
kid you
did.
not, bro right here said,
Hang that nigga now. I got the
Nah,
rope
that's
right
crazy.
and
For
they
real.
was going off on them.
For real, that
because
man
they are
was
celestial
tweaking, for real.
dragons. They hate them. It don't matter if Doflamingo's dad
That
is
dude right
different.
there, he
You're
was
still a
tweaking too.
celestial dragon to them. The people who treat commoners like garbage. So at this point, this was the breaking point for Dofi. Everybody just stops and just looks at him. They could feel this little nigga's anger from down there. Then bro just started
Dang.
talking like a rabid
Catch
dog.
me them
And then it
souls.
happened. The man unlocked his conqueror's hockey. And this little nigga knocked every single person out with his aura.
That's the wire
Nah,
belly.
that's
Now, you see,
crazy.
here's the thing with this. I'm not counting this as a charge. This is an act of self-defense.
He killed everybody?
Yeah,
His,
that
his
is-
daddy ass and
No,
his
he
brother.
knocked them
So
out.
even though this man broadcasted that he got murder on his mind, he getting let off the hook with this one. So after that life-altering incident, Dofi goes to this rundown ass shack and ends up meeting this nasty ass, snot-nosed, hunchback, fat
Trouble.
motherfucker. Oh my god, I hate
Ew.
this nasty ass
I
nigga.
hate Trouble.
So this nasty SOB
For
says,
real, I hate that
so
nigga.
I heard you knocked out all those people with your hockey. Now, me and my boys will start glazing you if you pass my test. So Treble gives him a gun and the Ito no Mi. And this man Doflamingo
Oh,
did
yeah,
not
this
waste no
whole thing
time.
got
He
at
had
them.
murder on his mind. He
There's no
went
way.
back to his dad.
He better not
and
grab
said,
that gun.
Fuck you, old nigga.
I would
did.
have grabbed the
His
fruit.
brains out. Murdered his own
took
father in
both.
cold blood right in front of his brother. And this right here is
Why
a good
would he
old
do
case
that?
of patricide. Murdering
Because he
your
was
own
mad.
father.
Because his
But
dad
after
let his mom
Doflamingo
die.
murdered his father,
And they're
he
not rich
actually
no more.
brought his head
This
back to
man really
Marie's
gonna
Wall to
act
try to
my
get
fool.
his status back, but they said hell no.
Oh, yeah, he did do
this,
So
too.
he ends up going back to Treble.
He cut his
and
dad's
him,
head off and brought it
Diamante,
back
Pika,
to the
and
rich
Virgo
people
said,
to try to get his
let's
status back.
glaze
And they
this
told
little
him no.
nigga to the ends of the earth.
So he
And from
wants to
that
be a
day,
celestial
the Don
again.
Quixote family was born.
Yeah,
And
but
was
they
not
told him
playing
no, so he
games.
gave up
These
on
four
it.
niggas would do anything for Dofi. Take, for example, one day,
Hey,
Treble
yo.
finds Dofi beat up. So he asks
Nah,
him,
for real.
"Oh my
Those
glorious
niggas
king, what
crazy for
happened?"
Dofi.
Ah, man, some guys roughed me
My
up. I wish they
glorious
were
king.
dead. Okay. These dudes find the dudes that jumped them. And Trouble comes up to him and says, "You're the guys who roughed up Dofi, right?" That little runt. We were just teasing him, that's all. Oh, shit. Hey, bro, we was just teasing him, I swear. Shut up.
Dang, bro, just
They
pulling the
was
gun.
not playing games with nobody. If
Yeah, he
Dofi
hit
wanted
that.
you dead,
Bop, bop.
guess what? You're dying. If he wanted your turf,
You're
guess
dying.
what? Get the packing. This man took racketeering to
Sir.
another level as a 10-year-old at that. And this was the wildest one. Diamante finds bro and says, "Oh, my glorious king, what
Oh,
happened
yeah,
to
this.
me?" "Ah, man, I just tripped on a crack in the road." "Oh, and where's this crack exactly?" And I kid you not, this nigga Diamante finds the crack in the road and says, "Fuck it, I might as well level the whole town."
Bro,
That's
that's
what they
what?
did. They blew up the whole town.
Yeah, those
And from
niggas
that
was
day
at the
forward,
back in
Don
the day.
Quixote family was
Yo, this
feared.
man got
Niggas
swag
cleared the
even as a
streets when they saw
kid. That
Dofi
is-
walking. Hide your kids, hide your wife, ain't nobody
It's the
safe.
aura, bro. It's the aura.
Dofi trial. Exhibit A wrap up. Patricide. Racketeering. Mass
Hey, he did all that as a
Multiple
kid.
counts of murder.
Yeah.
As a kid.
Exhibit B. Y'all righty, ladies and gentlemen. I now present to you Exhibit B, Joker. We now fast forward 30 years later, and at this point in time, Doflamingo is the most influential underworld broker in the game.
Dang, bro,
And
he
is
got the
also one of
baddies
the
with him
7
too? He
warlords
got-
of the sea.
he got
Before he
servants?
became a warlord and they froze his bounty, this man had a whopping bounty of
Hold on, real quick.
340 million berries.
Bro, I'm gonna have to pause. I'm gonna have
Imagine
to
if
do
the
so
nigga
much
wasn't a
editing for this
warlord.
video.
God knows how high this shit would be. But
Oh,
anyways,
God.
we now
All
focus
these
our attention
pauses
to
and-
Mocktown, and specifically
Ooh,
Bellamy.
Mocktown.
Now, as we know, before this even
Luffy
happened,
one-shot at
Bellamy
Bellamy.
fought Luffy and got absolutely embarrassed. One-shotted to be precise. It looks like Bellamy and his
What?
crewmate, who I ain't gonna lie, I forgot his name. I think his name is like Sarquis or Sharkeisha or some shit. I don't know. But it looks like they're fighting
Sharkeisha.
each other and having a falling out. But that is not the case at all. Because you see this nigga Dofi sitting in the corner, controlling them with his string fruit. And this man is pissed off for obvious reasons. Because this nigga Bellamy is trash.
Wait, so did he eat the fruit then take the gun?
And it was under
Doflamingo's he ate the fruit
banner.
and picked
The
up the
Bellamy
gun.
Pirates were under him. So obviously that is a hit to his reputation. So Dofi said, fuck it, you useless piece of shit, and controls old boy like a puppet and slices him.
That's crazy.
Had this man Bellamy begging for his life. And what makes this kind of sad, let me give y'all a flashback real quick. Back when Bellamy was a straight young bull, bro used to look up to Doflamingo. He wanted to be just like him. I don't know why bro is a terrible influence. It must have been the drip of the aura or some shit, but Doflamingo was his inspiration.
100% the
When they
aura.
first met,
100%
Doflamingo
the
clearly
aura.
stated, if you ever lose under my flag, my Jolly Roger, I'm gonna beat your ass and make you unemployed. And well, the rest is history. But of course, Bellamy's still begging like, please.
Nah, that's messed up, bro. So imagine somebody working for you,
Dofi looked at him
and
like,
they doing all they can for
how much
you, and
think
you
my
say,
fit
"Oh,
costs?"
if you ever lose, you're done for it." Like, bro, that's just messed up.
56 million berries, broke ass nigga.
Nah, that's crazy.
That is
His
insane.
outfit is
So this man
$56 million
Dofi
for that
walked away and
outfit.
said, my fit costs more than your whole bounty, and I have absolutely no use for broke ass niggas. And slices this
Oh
nigga.
my god.
Bro just assaulted his most notorious glazer
Man literally
while
just
firing him
said,
at the
my
same time.
whole
Well, ain't that a
outfit
hell of a way
costs
to
more
get
than your
fired on your
life.
day off? But we
And
really
then
don't
killed
even
him.
get to see a glimpse of how strong this dude is until the Summit Ward,
He's a
aka
hero,
the
right?
grand opening for the greatest donut shop of all
He's
time.
not my
Crispy
hero, but
Aces.
he is a
So
goat.
before the war even started,
Nah,
you
that's
already knew Bro was
crazy.
on time.
Crispy
I mean,
Aces?
look at this bloodthirsty ass nigga, bro, hitting the Uzi tongue.
He's a
But the first
monster.
victim of this man's bloodlust was none other than Lil Lors, big ugly ass boy. So Lil Lors is just stomping on niggas, trying to make his way to
nah,
safety.
Lil Lors was
But this
tough.
big boy ends up getting jumped in brutal fashion too.
Yo,
So
man,
it
he
started
the
off with
one little
Kuma,
one
which
piece
I'm
of-
not gonna lie to y'all, I was about to roast the shit out this man, but I just caught up on the manga. And after reading that backstory,
Yeah.
I don't want to roast you, bro. So even
Well,
though
that
you
story was
built like
so
an egg
fast.
with some damn chicken legs,
What
you
even
off the hook,
happened?
my nigga. So anyways, Kuma shot
It's a
the
lie. I'll tell you
shit out
later
this
if you
nigga.
wanna hear.
Had this man or spazzing, and this man was so cooked. But he said, hell no, I'm at least taking out somebody with me. So he ends up aiming for Dofi, and bro just looked at it like,
Really, nigga?
so bro ends up destroying the whole wall, but Brody ain't hit shit. Cause you see this nigga flying thinking he's Cardi. Then he told shit to him in the air too. What's wrong, pussy? The donut man is right there. And you knew Oris was cooked because Dofi made this man see his backstory. That's how you know your screen time over. But Doflamingo amputated, bro. Cut that big ass leg clean off. And he just laughing his ass off and saying, this is what you get for being a dripless Neanderthal. And then Gecko Moria's hogback, bowling pin built ass hit him with that monkey. And it was raps. Them boys murdered Lil Lors, but Doflamingo was not done, racking up these murder charges. So later on, Viking Humpty Dumpty ends up pulling up and saying, Doflamingo, fuck you in that feathered ass
he about to
nigga."
get cooked.
So bro runs at him and tries to swing at him, but he stops. And Dofi just started talking shit, saying, what's wrong, water buffalo? Are you too mesmerized from all my sauce? And y'all already know what he did. He hit bro with his strings. He wasn't moving an inch. So all these other dudes end up running up, and yeah, a massacre was about to ensue. Bro right here runs up. He
Bro,
gets his balls chopped off. And
this
Dofi
makes
just
no
started
sense
puppeteering this man
for
and
how
making him
strong
kill
the
his own
string
men. This
fruit
was
is.
just tragic, but also despicable. You
Bro,
made this man kill
like,
his
the
own
string-
men. That's
the
fucked
string
up, bro.
fruit
And while
is
bro
just
is
too
massacring these
broken,
dudes,
bro.
this man gives off one of the greatest speeches I've ever heard. And everything he said in this speech is 100% facts. Now, obviously, I can't play the audio, but I'm going to text it out for us. We're going to do a quick
How is he
English
able to
project
control
real quick. So here we
everybody?
go. Pirates are evil.
The
The
string
Marines are
fruit.
righteous? These terms have always changed throughout the course of history. Kids who have never seen peace and kids who have never seen war have different values. Those who stand at the top determine what's wrong and what's right. This very place is a neutral ground. Justice will prevail, you say? Of course it will. Whoever wins the war becomes justice. This motherfucker was cooking. Even though he's pure evil, he is actually speaking legitimate facts, and you can't deny it. So after this, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Dofi just basically had to drip off a crocodile for the rest of the war. So I'm just translate this whole conversation for you. Oh, hell no. Gator
You
boy,
care
my
my
nigga.
change,
I got a
fuck
proposition for you. You got drip, I got drip. You get money, I get money.
What?
So what you say?
Yeah,
Tag
some
team?
change.
Man, fuck you, you
Wait,
big
pause
feather
this?
flamboyant
What he
feminine
said?
nigga. Oh nah, shut the fuck
That's
up
why I
with
got
that
some
fake ass
change,
gold
some
claw. I
character
know
for
you
him.
got that shit from
If I
Timo.
go to
Fuck
What?
you, and fuck you too. You
If I
tobacco
take you to
loving
Food
chain
Line, can
smoking
you
son of
cash
a
my
bitch.
change for me?
Now, most
No.
of this fight,
Bro,
sadly,
why you
Wow.
sounded so
but
muffled
hey,
just now
only
when you
Oda know
kept
how long
saying
this
it?
sauce-off went on for. So fast
That's
forward all
probably-
the way to the end of the war, and you just see explosions in the background.
Man,
And
bro,
the
that's
reason
crazy,
why is because DOFLAMINGO was jumping this 60% body fat eggplant because he basically had an assassination order from somebody up high. But Moria somehow lived. I don't know how, but it don't matter, nigga. That's still attempted murder. Now, it's time to move 3 years later. And at this time, DOFLAMINGO's criminal enterprise
the time
is
skip.
thriving. This nigga is anime El Chapo. And I mean, this man did everything from arms dealing and gun running.
Dang.
To massive
He
drug
doing all
labs.
that?
One in Punk Hazard.
Yes.
And one in
Ain't he supposed to be
Dressrosa,
like
producing
a
Smile
good
for
person?
Kaido,
What-
and
what-
had none other than Caesar
No.
Clown cooking that
He
shit.
wanted
up.
to
He
be
is
like
not a
one
good-
rich-
You not. These Smile Fruits was fucking niggas up.
He
For
is
example,
rich.
take a
He's
look
just
at
now
Wano.
evil and rich.
Smile Fruits hit Wano like crack in the 80s. This man is solely
It really
responsible
did. It
for
was
supplying
bad.
these niggas
Oh,
to
so that's
cause
what drugs? That's what, is that
a
their
drug epidemic.
version of the
Look
the
how
white
this shit
stuff,
hit
the
neighborhoods
blow,
in Wano,
the-
bro. They thought these
No,
hoes was just
Coca-Cola?
regular apples.
It-
Hell no. These hoes was
it was-
laced.
it
And
was like-
everybody was eating
yeah.
them. Even the kids. And they lost all emotions except for smile and laughter. They basically ate
Yeah, that's-
Joker venom. Yeah, hell nah. The Don
That's
Quixote family
crazy.
needs to change their name to the Don Quixote
That's
Cartel
everything but
Expeditions.
This man
So
was
now we end up catching
Pablo
up with Dofi at one
Escobar.
of his
He
Dofi
really-
parties. Because you know what they say?
He really
There ain't a
was.
party
This
like
man's
a
a
Dofi
winner.
party. And he gets a call
No,
from
that
Hazard
dude.
saying, "Oh, young master, the Straw Hats, Law, and G5 is fucking with our product. Operations have halted." So this man took extreme measures and basically said, "Motherfucker, you think that's my problem? I got bitches here." Oh my God, Dofi, come in the water.
Baby mama
Nah, that's
13.
wild.
The party's just getting started.
Bro was
Motherfucker,
really
blow up
living
the
that
island.
life
I'll
for
send
real.
somebody to pick up Caesar's bitch ass later.
Bro,
Now,
you really
sadly,
is.
DOFLAMINGO's plan to blow up the lab failed miserably because of Caesar's dumbass. So this man was so pissed off, he said, "Fuck it. Niggas can't get
Oh, he
shit
had to throw
done,
in the
so I'm gonna
code.
do it myself." So this man web-slinged all the way to Punk Hazard. So later on, while
Oh, yeah, he
G5
web
basically
slinged
has
through the
island
clouds.
under control, this man Dofi flies in saucy as fuck and just hits a superhero landing. And everybody in G5 is stunned. They like, "Oh my God, that
Nah, I'll be stunned too. I just saw a nigga just teleport behind me.
For real.
And look at this 10-foot nigga.
And he's
Jesus.
tall. That
Over
man is
these
humongous.
midgets. Nigga, fuck being a drug
That
lord.
man-
Go to the league. And Dofi ain't waste no time.
Forget the
Bro said,
lead, bro. They gonna say you down on the play.
This man knocked out damn near every single soldier with Conqueror's hockey. Didn't even lay a hand on him. Just hit him with the sauce. But he wasn't done. He ends up webbing up all the other Marines' guns and made them all aim at each other. And this man elegantly
There's
made
no
them
way.
all shoot each other while hitting this saucy ass.
Nah.
Oh my
He not even
goodness.
trying.
Bro just murdered I don't know how
Nah,
many
that
people,
fruit
but
is
he
not
did it in
that
the
broken,
sauciest
bro.
way possible. So then this one Marine is begging for his life. He like, "Please, I have a family." Nigga, fuck your family. They should be ashamed of your broke ass. I know you don't get no paper. I know your bitch be fucking other niggas behind your back.
Nah,
You
that's-
fucking
that's
So
messed
what got so
up.
bad? Smoker had to intervene. But my God, this man got washed. Look at his sorry ass. He can't even land a hit. This is why you're not making Admiral, buddy. Look at him. Bro tried to punch him in the dick. Duffy looked at him like, "Whoa, slow down there, you freaky fuck." And this how you know this man Smoker is washed. This man already breathing heavy as hell, and they only been fighting for 30 seconds. But then some of Smoker's men end up coming and try to bail him out. But bro tried to be chivalrous and save him, but ends up getting met with razor sharp strings and ends up getting flung. And after Smoker got cooked, Dofi just got real disrespectful. He sat on bro, grabbed his face like the mama about to beat your ass, and was about to kill him. But Smoker ended up getting the bailout of the century.
Oh, yeah,
Aokichi pulled
Aokichi.
up and said, said, all right, big dog, we gonna have to stop. And you see, Doflamingo
That's a real nigga right there.
Because he knows he can't win this fight. You think he's gonna fight a former admiral and get embarrassed? Hell nah. Bro said, I'll take my leave. I got bigger fish to fry. And that fish, of course, is Law and the Straw Hats.
Tall.
And especially Law.
Yeah, these niggas
got
tall.
generational beef. The Dopey trial.
Yeah, they do.
Exhibit
Law
B
hate
wrap
Dopey
up.
so bad.
Assault and battery, murder, mass murder, arms trafficking, drug
Slavery.
manufacturing, possession, and trafficking. Exhibit
You're not gonna
C.
talk about the Tontados?
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is now
You're not gonna
time
talk
for
about the
Exhibit
slaves?
C, Corazon. So, there is a reason
Oh,
why Law
they
has
going in
mad
order. Oh,
beef
he going in
with
order.
Dopey. And it all started 16 years ago. Now, when Law first came to Doflamingo, he was very sick. He had white lead disease and his whole family is dead because the world government
yeah.
decided to murder everybody in that town because they all had that disease. So they Raccoon City'd that bitch. Now, Law didn't have that
They
much
really
time left
did.
to live, but Dofi kept him around and said, there's a chance
Wait,
that
so he
you
didn't have
might
a
be
di-
able to live if you
Oh,
get
never
this
mind.
devil fruit called the
Law had a
because you'll be able
Law
to
had
heal
a deadly
yourself. Also, the
disease,
fruit's
but
busted.
they
Law
told
ended up
him if he
sticking around
found
with
the
him,
op
doing some
fruit, he would be
piracy,
healed.
robbing some banks, and of course, catching bodies. And Dofi's main objective was basically to groom Law to become his right-hand man. Now, here's where everything goes to shit. Corazon, aka Doflamingo's brother, Rosinante, basically told him, hey, little nigga, you got D in your name. And if Dofi figures out you got D in your name, he gonna kill your little ass. Because if you got the big D in your name, you are a mortal enemy of the celestial dragons. And also, Corazon is a narc.
Hey, I'm a rat. I ain't no snitch.
He is a undercover Marine trying to take down his evil brother. So you
Come
can kind
on,
of see
bruh.
what this is. These two are basically opposites and the what ifs. of
Well, I
a
can
tragic
understand why
outcome.
he's undercover
Doflamingo
Marine
wants
and trying to
burn
take
the
him down.
fucking world,
'Cause he did kill
fuck
his
everybody.
dad,
And
so.
Corazon wants
Yeah,
to be good in the
his
world.
brother is
Basically,
evil. What you
stop
talking
his brother
about?
That is
His
crazy.
brother has
So
drug
Corazon
lab,
ends up taking
slavery.
Law
Of course,
around
he
brother
tried
was
to
a
off his
menace.
brother.
trying to find a cure
Of
for
course
his
he had to
disease
stop his
and
brother.
getting him away from Dofi. Now, while this was going on, Dofi called them and said, come back to the ship. We got a lead on the op fruit, and we can cure Law's disease. Now, with this in mind, Corazon decided, let's just go steal it so we can cure your disease and go into hiding. So Corazon gets the information from the Navy to where the fruit actually is. So later on, they end up getting to the island, and Corazon ends up stealing the fruit, but at the expense
They
of
got his
getting
ass.
shot the fuck up.
Got
So
his
after Bro
ass.
got shot up, but somehow
But he got
survived,
the fruit.
He made Law eat the fruit. And after that, he told him, this is some important intel I need you to give to the Navy that's on this island right now. So while Law went to go search for a Marine to give the note to, he found one, but the wrong one. Because the Marine he gave it to was Virgo, Dofi's undercover
Oh
agent
my
in the
goodness,
Marines.
bro.
So Law brought Virgo all the way back to Corazon, and Virgo was like, what the fuck? Corazon? Oh, you narc ass nigga. And Virgo ended up reading the intel and kicks his face in. And Virgo did not hold back. He beat the shit out of
Dang.
Corazon. And then after that, he beat Law's ass. So then after
What
that,
Law
get their ass
do?
beat, Dofi arrives on the island, and this man is dripped out of his mind and pissed. Cause his own brother was a rat. And Doflamingo knew something was off too. Because those 6 months that Corazon was gone, the Navy was off they ass. And every time Corazon was there, the Navy was there. So it was all over for his
Nah,
little bro.
that's
Dofi ends up
crazy.
setting up his bird cage over the island so nobody
I
can
know,
leave.
see,
And he
he
just
can't
went on a
leave.
rampage until he found his brother, killing literally anybody and everybody that was in his way.
Oh my.
So later on, when
He
the
ain't had-
family
he
finally
just
finds
did
Corazon,
overkill.
they jumped the hell out of this man. Beat
The man's already on
his
1
ass
HP.
and
There's no
played
need to
baseball with his
do all that.
body.
Oh my. He already got
This was
shot.
just horrible.
Like,
This man
why
grabbed
y'all
his bitch
jumping
with his
here?
body and said, how dare you betray the
Oh my.
family, you rat ass nigga. So after they jumped him, Doflamingo came up to him and said, Corazon, my baby brother, a fucking narc. Fuck you, nigga. Corazon, you know how hard it is to kill your own flesh and blood again. And my God, it pains me to
Again,
do
it's
it.
crazy.
But do me a favor, baby brother, and say hello to Pops for me.
Why would he let him? Why would he not shoot? Why would he, bro?
This man
This man hung
he had to use
dumped about 10
because he had to
bullets
use
in
his
this
powers,
nigga
the
and
high
murdered
law.
his own little brother in cold blood. The Dofi trial.
He had the high law with
Exhibit
his
C
powers,
wrap
so he
up.
couldn't fight back like how he
Piracy,
wanted to.
grand larceny, murder, mass murder, fratricide. Exhibit D. Y'all ready, ladies and gentlemen? It is now time for Exhibit D, the usurpation of Dressrosa. Now, DOFLAMINGO, as we know, is the king of Dressrosa. But how did he become king? Yeah, you might need to sit back for this one.
Sure.
So, 10 years before the present, Dressrosa was a very peaceful nation that knew no types of war and had a honest king named King Riku. Now, the people loved King Riku. They'd glaze this man to the end of the earth. But sadly, this would change in a single night. So, on that tragic night, DOFLAMINGO flew to the king's private quarters. So he pulled up, woke this nigga up, and said, "Don't even try calling for help, or I will slit your fucking throat right now." So Dofi basically explained to the king that this land, matter of fact, this whole country belongs to me, and I finally come back to take back what's rightfully mine. So the thing is that the Don Quixote family used to rule over Dressrosa about a good 800 years ago, till they abandoned it and became celestial dragons. And now Dofi is back to claim what's his. Now he gave the king an ultimatum. He basically told him, we can either A, I will take over this entire kingdom and kill everybody, or B, you can buy my kingdom for 10 billion berries.
That's insane.
10 bills.
It's gonna be, yo, nigga, genocide or run your pockets. So obviously the king had no choice. He had to run his pockets, but he ain't have enough money. So for the sake of the kingdom, he had to send out his soldiers and beg the people for money. And obviously the people are confused. They like, fucking Riku, we just paid our taxes a month ago. Yeah, man, this is some bullshit. I can't even pay my child support. I just got pregnant the other day. How am I supposed to take care of my child? So King Riku had to get on the big screen, get on all fours, and said, "Please, we're broke. I know it's shit, y'all just paid taxes, but fuck, we need this goddamn money." So the people said, you know what? Something must be wrong. Our glorious king needs help. So every single citizen they had emptied every dime they had because they trusted their king. Because
he's still gonna take over the kingdom.
So everything seems to be fine.
Oh God!
They paid off
You said
DOFLAMINGO
care about that money?
Even if he paid, he's still gonna take
In
over.
the distance, you
For
see
real.
this man, King Riku, coming at them on a horse. So obviously the soldiers think, King Riku, we got the money. You didn't have to come all the way out here. But this man, King Riku, is crying and saying, run away.
I beg your pardon.
DOFLAMINGO already got a hope to him.
Starts slaying people and blowing shit up. And you already know what's going on. In the shadows,
He's being controlled.
DOFLAMINGO is controlling this man and making him kill his people. So Dofi didn't tell the king, but there was a option C, and that was to do both. Genocide and run your pockets. And the king wasn't the
Nah,
only
that
one
is
getting
crazy.
control. Dofi decided to
Genocide
control
and run
the
your
soldiers
pockets.
as well and made them slaughter everybody. And they didn't spare nobody. Look at this. This is a mama
That's a
and her
kid
son.
in the mall.
And this nigga said, pay your taxes. Look at this
Dang.
brother. This brother just got done baking at the bakery with all this cake. Just for this man King Riku to come and blow birthday backs out. And this went on for the whole night. Now here's the part that's gonna make you sick. DOFLAMINGO and his crew are just up here watching this. And when the time was right, he said, all right, boys, it's showtime. These niggas hop down and knock out these soldiers, getting everybody's attention. And DOFLAMINGO says, greetings, everyone. My name is Don Quixote DOFLAMINGO, and I've come to save you.
Man, this is some bullshit. Boo this man.
Now this is a straight Homelander ass move.
It
Bro
is.
made the king and his guards kill their own people just to come in and save the day. And this was the tragic part. He controlled the king and said, come on over. Make sure you look good for the camera. So bro jumps down and smacks the shit out this nigga on live TV in front of everybody. And just off of that, this man just committed the greatest PR stunt of all time. Because the people are like, oh my God, he saved us. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. And they chanted this man's name throughout the night while hoisting the king's body in the air like a trophy. And that night, Doflamingo usurped the throne and became the king of Dressrosa. Now, after Doflamingo became king, he started to do some even more evil shit. For an example, using sugar to turn damn near half the population into toys and making their families forget about them, forced these tontata low niggas to basically be slaves and work in his drug lab, had some of the old soldiers become gladiators, and forced them to basically kill each other. And apparently, he did something with Viola. I don't even know if this is true, but a lot of people say it is. So I'm just leaving this here.
He did.
Yo, that's insane.
For real, that made like 40 something, and Viola like 16.
Exhibit D wrap up.
Bro,
Blackmail,
wow.
genocide, usurpation, brainwashing.
He was a
slavery.
menace.
Exhibit E.
How many exhibits this man got?
It is now time for our final. It's called Greenbit, just off the coast of Dressrosa.
Got 10 more minutes
we are
left.
observing a trade, well, what
Yeah,
was
this
supposed to be a
must be the
trade,
last
between Law and Doflamingo. Now, Law took Caesar as hostage after Punk Hazard to get some leverage on Doflamingo and make him leave the warlords, so he would lose his Navy immunity. And also, Dofi needs Caesar to make some more of his smile product. But tragically for Law, this plan failed miserably because Doflamingo was 2 steps ahead. Because this man used his celestial dragon leverage on the government and falsified a whole story about how he left the warlords, when in reality he didn't. And he had this man Law shook. He ain't know what the fuck to do. His whole plan blew up in his face. So Law was like, shit.
Everything.
Well, I'm just skedaddle. So this man Law got the running while Doflamingo was hawking his ass down. And it didn't help that Fujitora's ass was here trying to drop meteors on the nigga. And this man Law was fighting for his life in this jungle. Look at Dofi come behind him. Nigga finger sniped him. Brought this man Law to his knees. Then he came down and told him, you ain't going nowhere, little nigga. I've been waiting to kill your ass for 13 motherfucking years. And look at Dofi, bro. This nigga think he's Spider-Man. Out here just whipping shit up and throwing it at him. And I don't even know how long this game of tag lasted for, because we know how that Dressrosa pacing was, good God. But anyways, bro, they ended up getting to the beach, and while Dofi's chasing Law, he ends up hearing a loud ass scream, and it was from the Sunny, from Chopper, Nami, and Brooke being loud as shit. And Dofi just looked over there with a big old smile on his face like, oh Law, you done fucked up now. So this man flew over to the ship, posted up on him, and Dofi was ready to make the Sunny the Titanic. But out of nowhere,
wait, so can he control anybody?
Out here yelling at this man like,
well, no, it depends on like your hockey.
Come on, she not gonna let you hit. But anyways, Dofi did not take this fight seriously at all. Look at him, he got this big ass grin on his face. Then this man threw out his attack, backflip for style points, and told him, well there buddy, let's not burn the coat. This shit costs more than your life. Bro had this man Sanji cooked him one hit, but Sanji started thinking to himself while he was free falling, oh, if I beat Doflamingo, Nami Swan might let me hit. So this man Sanji got a second win. Instead of trying to kick the life out of this man. But Dofi just put out his hand and said, time out. Bro had this man Sanji just stuck in the air. And bro just looked at him and told him, the fuck I just told you about fucking up my coat. I already told your ass.
So if you like stronger, like just as strong as him, he can't control you?
He was ready to kill Sanji.
Yeah, if you're just as strong or stronger than him, he can't control you. But if he's stronger than you, he can control you.
Dofi had the intent to kill this man because he had to throw the attack out and it landed all the way back in Dressrosa and just cut a building in half. Yeah, buddy, that's attempted murder. You tried to put this simp 6 feet under. So this man Law had to take this miniature big back Big Mom as a hostage so the Straw Hats could escape. But later on, they end up having a standoff on this bridge. And I kid y'all not, this was not a fight. This was a sheep coming to be slaughtered. I mean, look at this man, Law.
Well, I'm telling you, he about to kill Law.
Again. Doflamingo's just cutting the bridge in half and yelling at him like, what's wrong, pussy? I thought you was gonna spin back for Korra, but you still a bitch. But Law at least tried something. He tried to throw all the debris at him, but Dofi just cut it to pieces. Then Law tries to come behind him, but Dofi hits a perfect parry, dodges the attack, then shatters this man's jaw with his foot, and the beating just got worse from here. This was like a parent whooping their kid's ass ass for being disobedient as hell. I mean, look at this. He came down and kicked the shit out of him again, then just started spamming bullet strings at him. Even took out his legs. Bro was literally rolling around and screaming in pain. And this wasn't even the worst part. DOFLAMINGO walked up to him, lifted up his hand, and he slapped this nigga
bro, imagine getting slapped that hard.
And oh god,
Bro,
this
got
is
slapped across the city.
moment in the whole series. Law is already cooked, but DOFLAMINGO decided, remember when you had lead poisoning, Law? Let's see if you remember how that felt.
Yo, what?
Dumping bullets of lead in him.
Let me see how that felt.
Let me see how and Law was done. He should have been dead. The amount of plot armor Law had in this arc is ridiculous, because this is not the first time bro should have died, as we will see later. So now we fast forward a fat minute, all the way till Sugar got knocked out and all the toys turn into people again, and the whole population turns on DOFLAMINGO because they realize, wait a minute, this nigga's an asshole. He turned half the population into toys, brainwashed us, and committed a coup d'etat. Get this nigga out of here. So then the one-legged demon Kiros came in and cut off this man's head, and everybody's in shock. Everybody like,
he's not dead.
God. Dofi just died to a side character?
He's not dead.
Niggas thought it was gonna be that easy.
Bro got plot on
string clone jutsu. So he got behind Kiros.
String clone jutsu is crazy.
Off of the palace. Good God, this man got some strong ass legs with them fucking leg hairs he got. So then here come Luffy trying to be a hero, even though he's a terrorist. Out here trying to hit that man with that jet Gatling. But the clone came behind him, blew his back out. Then Dofi looked at him, cocked back his fist, and told him, "Get the fuck off my property, broke ass nigga!" Hit Luffy so hard, probably made him even more stupid in the head. So he made Pika throw everybody off the cliff. And at this point, it was over for everybody in Just Rosa. This man set up the birdcage, got on the big screen and said, "People of Just Rosa, I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all know this now. I have fucking hated all you stinky ass peasants ever since I came to this fucking island. So now all you broke ass niggas can go fuck yourselves. So let's play a game. If you kill any of these bitch ass niggas on this board,
bro, he know good and well that's impossible.
Pinocchio nappy headed ass fuck, I will make you rich."
Dang, why you coming after bro?
And you also have 20.
He hated Usopp because Usopp became a god
So this
in
man
this arc.
Dofi sent the island into chaos. This man started another genocide just because he got pissed off. So now it was finally time for the Malice at the Palace One Piece edition. Law and Luffy versus DOFLAMINGO. Oh, I forgot, and Bellamy's here. Bruh. Bro was emotionally abusing this man the entire
He's
arc.
still alive?
Bellamy's this man's biggest
I thought bro
glazer.
was
So
gone.
Luffy decided to use this man as a puppet. Look at Luffy, bro tried to kick him, and Dofi just used Bellamy's face as a human shield. He was straight up abusing this
crazy.
nigga. Then look at him. He put bro on some strings and said, "Dance, nigga. Go fuck up that walking condom for me." But Law and Luffy was just mad at Dofi for just watching him in that chair. So they hit that man with that Red Hawk team up, and Luffy really punched the shit out this man. This is the first time you see bro actually hurt. Bro mad as hell, thinking in his head like, "Motherfucker, you know what? Just didn't get hit by this nigga in them broke ass sandals." Well, that man Dofi said, "Hell nah, you ain't getting away with that one, buddy." So bro started spamming them bullet strings at Luffy, send his stupid ass flying again. Then he decided to stab the shit out of Law. Bro said, "Sit your bitch ass down before I beat the shit out you again, boy." Then he hit this man Luffy with a nasty combo. Bro launched him in the air, grabbed him with his strings, then yanked him all the way back to Bellamy, who he was controlling, and sliced him. Oh my goodness. These boys was really getting cooked by a man with a flamingo coat and some short ass capris. So Dofi kicked Luffy's face in again, separating him and Law and making Luffy fight Bellamy. And my God, Law, this man took probably the worst beating in the series right here. Just look at this. Dofi ended up grabbing Law, then makes them both somersaults, crashing into the ground, and amputated this nigga Law's arm.
What?
Another case where
he
Law
chopped
should
it
be
off with
dead in
strings.
this arc. But this next part is really when Law should have been fucking dead. Dofi walks up to him, puts the gun up to him, and tells him,
no way.
"Not like the broke ass nigga you are." Then just started shooting this man over and over and over and over again. He shot so many bullets in him, he kept on pulling the trigger thinking he had some more. And again, this is another instance of where Law should have died in this arc.
Yeah, how is he
Cheated
still
death
alive
3
after all
times
this?
Just for him to get up.
Bro, Law had the op food, bro. He literally
And Law
is
really
the
thought he was him
hospital.
right here.
His power
He was
is
talking crazy to
hospital.
DOFLAMINGO and saying, "Yeah, This my get back for core, nigga. So he hits Dofi with a counter
Yeah.
shot, basically with all the power he has left.
That's
And
for your
luckily,
brother.
He done killed him.
Wait.
But no.
I was
This
gonna say,
man
there's no
rose
way he
from the
died.
dead
I was
like
about
the
to say.
Undertaker. And you want to know how this man survived that attack? He stitched
He
his
healed
organs
himself
together
with
with his
string.
string. Nigga gave himself
Bruh.
surgery mid-fight. So DOFLAMINGO is standing over Law, about to smash this man's head in and get a fatality. But here come Luffy bailing out Law. Nigga, how many times is Law gonna get bailed out this fucking
And why
arm?
is he just
Like, dog,
sitting
you
there
should be
covering his
dead.
face?
This nigga
Like,
Law
bro.
gotta be a cat or some shit.
Like,
He
move.
gotta have
Crying.
like 9 lives or something. So
He
here comes
crying.
that Mika Luffy himself. Bro kicked off them dusty, busted, broke-ass sandals and transformed into this
Oh, yeah, we
fat-ass
kick off those
balloon.
sandals.
So obviously when DOFLAMINGO first saw Gear Forth, he was laughing his ass off. Blood was like,
I was
what
the
the
same
fuck
way
is
until
this?
I saw
Am
what
supposed to be
happened.
scared of you, nigga? You turned into a
Yeah.
balloon. But Luffy was done playing games. He punched the
Yeah.
living shit out of Dofi. This man flew all the way down to the streets. And I ain't gonna lie, Dofi started getting dog walked. This man ain't felt so much pain since he was
Yeah.
getting beat as a child. So this man DOFLAMINGO went to his last resort. He said, fuck it. I'm already destroying the country, so I might as well turn everything into string. So he ends up using his awakening and just throwing buildings of just string at him. But Luffy still did not care. He flew over to this man and hit him with that Leo bazooka, and Dofi went to flying and just pinned in the mountain. This fight should have been over right here, but nope. The plot kicked in because Luffy ran out of time on Gear Forth. The man literally deflated right before he was about to finish him. And this gave Dofi enough time to recover. And this man was more pissed
Yeah,
off
he
than
need-
ever.
Luffy
went
need like
on a
5 minutes.
rampage looking for this man Luffy.
Like 5 to 10
Destroying
minutes.
everybody. It got to the point where if you got in this man's way, you died. Then he started moving the birdcage in closer. He was about to wipe the whole island off the map. So then here come Viola trying to do something against this 69 god. And I'm not even gonna waste no time on this. Y'all already know what
69
happened. She
god.
got beat the fuck up. I don't even know why she tried this. Like, shorty, no. You out here getting your head smashed in. And then look at this, bro. He started hanging her by the string. Oh, no, nigga. My nigga, this is harassment. Nah, buddy, you're done. You're done after this. We know you did it. The allegations had to be true, especially after
did.
this scene. You was not like us, buddy. This image is staying exactly like it is. And then you tried to make Rebecca kill her dog. Nah, this man DOFLAMINGO is pure evil. This man is a sick ass nigga. So thank God Luffy finally came over and he said, hell nah, your ass is going to jail. So he charged up that King Kong gun and yelled at that nigga, take your freaky ass to impale down, and blasted this man Dofi through the earth's crust. And it was over. Anime Diddy was finally defeated. So after this, they locked this man up in the depths of Impel Down. And this man should never get out
Yeah,
again.
they did.
But let's be honest with ourselves. Sometime sooner or later, this nigga's getting out. Somebody gonna make the call to Jayoma. And with that, ladies
That
and gentlemen,
Jayoma.
all these damn charges, this is why this man is on this round table.
Jesus.
There should be no discussion. This is one sick ass nigga. So yeah, the faded DOFLAMINGO video. We finally did it. Now y'all know damn well what might happen to this. So hey, fingers crossed. Like the video for good luck, I guess. Hey, and hopefully we make it through. But anyways, man, hope y'all enjoy. And until then, I'm out this house.
Alright. Well, that was DOFLAMINGO, the Heavenly
Dang.
Demon by Cj Dachamp. I thought it was amazing. He brought out all the points of how Dofi is a demon. He not like us. His aura, his drip.
Bro, it was a straight
y'all
up
think about
menace.
him?
He's a menace.
I
If
think,
he had
I think
anything
the
that
video. I was just saying, I think the video was good. But CJ Dachamp, you hell for making that video 42 minutes. That definitely could have been summarized in 10 minutes.
I feel like everything had to be included, like how he was bodying them and everything.
Yeah, for real. Like, he needed to show you how much of aura this man holds, bro.
Yeah, but it could have been summarized in 10 minutes.
There was a lot. There was a
Bro.
lot though.
Anime Boss Beat is good for doing stuff like that.
There was a lot of stuff that man did though.
Now tell me I'm
For
tripping.
real. It brought up a lot of stuff I forgot that this man did.
They done
So
went
you
over his
think-
childhood.
You think an anime's Boss Beat story, like your explanation is better than CJ's? Or you think CJ is just top tier over there?
I'll say that they're both informational. I mean, CJ's stuff more about anime, and Anime Ball C is more about manga, so it's really not comparable.
It's not really just about manga though.
I feel like he talk
They
about only
mainly talk
shows
about
too.
yeah. He only talks about shows, and they mainly talk about manga. It's rare if they talk about animes.
Oh, perfect edits. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, CJ.
Well, we'll catch you on the next video.
Boys, cousin, talking messing with you, CJ. Here's
Yes,
your
sir.
collab, my boy.